right, so this is my 68th video. Um, so I keep making videos because I want to make sure that what's happening to me is said, is spoken about, because I know that others are going through similar things. You are surrounded by people who are supposed to make you subscribe to this nonsensicalness, right? They use these childlike individuals, this embarrassing trash, I call them, to make you accept these things, right? They're gonna repeat like, no, there is, no, it's fake. Like their job, their assignment is to make you accept this thing. They think they are war. It's not war. It's a human experimentation. It's more of a research and development program where the subject, which in this case is as TI, I'm a TI, so I'm a subject in this, where they try to make you accept this persona they've created, right? They make you feel all kind of things, and then like, oh, that's you. And they use childlike people, no self-respect, and they fund, and mind you, there's obviously a lot of more adult-like individuals, but they tend to use this younger individual, and I think it's because they can delude themselves into so much. Like they like to tell themselves they are at war, right? When they're just contractors that are supposed to torment the subject into acceptance, right? That's their job. But in their mind, they've created a scenario, or a way of thinking where is we are at war, right? And this technology is super sophisticated, so it creates uh, a lot of things in your head, but also gives them like the opportunity to feel special, right? To feel like they have this ability to be gods when they're just nothing. They work for pedophiles, right? But this technology is so sophisticated that people who, let's just say, are not people that you look at them as like, hey, that's your world, and they like to say it's your world, but they like to say it's their world, right? Yeah, it's like it's not your world, but I understand what you're saying. You work for people who are running the world, and this case is this intelligence community, and we as target individuals we're constantly manipulated, and our whole life is basically orchestrated in certain ways, right? That's why you say things before it happens. It's because I'm a target individual, but you as a contractor individually, you are very much a bottom feeder, right? But I understand the sophistication can give you that sense of power, I guess, when in reality you're just really almost a loser at this point, because you have to stoop to a level of retardation that is so hard to do it without embarrassing yourself, right? You have to degrade yourself into this. And they use a lot of warnings and threats of some sort. Like earlier, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna frame you. You're gonna be raped." They were saying like you're gonna be their fifi. They're gonna, yeah, and all of that is meant to just get you to accept this identity. And outside I can hear like bikers, vroom, and I'm like, can you imagine these bikers know that this program is ran and by people who torture children, and there's a lot of pedophiles in those agencies, and their job is to try to intimidate the subject into accepting this persona. I'd rather die this way. Whatever torture I'm gonna be dealing with, there is, like, obviously I don't want to be in pain, right? And I'm not somebody who look for pain, but it'll be more painful to do what they do. I've seen some of these people. Like, they're not people that you want to be. They're not people that you look at them as like, this is the life I want to live. I don't give them when they try to create that their little fantasy. And that's probably why things are gonna be even worse for me, because I take that away from them. I take away the fantasy they've tried to create. I've been validated. I forgot how pedophile centric these people are. I've been validated in so many layers. I mean, so many ways. So many ways. And they make themselves more and more obvious that they're manipulating me, right? And I do this on purpose because it's like, this is how obvious can you be in the manipulativeness of what you're doing to me. One thing they're doing, right? They try to find ways to make me stimulate onto people, even if I don't see them, even if I just get a glance of them. This one moment, I remember I go, I have this a laundromat downstairs, right? and I'm listening to music. But as I go to the elevator, you know, I know there's a group of young people there. I don't know. I look away because what they tend to do is give me stimulations of some sort, right? I said, like, especially like if they're underage, oh my gosh, they're gonna be the stimulation will be crazy. If they're a group of people that is to tell the age is not gonna be like it's not gonna be a certainty. Like those people who could go either way, they still give me stimulation. And there was that kind of group where they're young. I look away. I just know they're young, but I'm looking away, and I'm facing the elevator door, and I come like I'm right in front of the elevator door. Like when I'm in the elevator, they're behind me. I'm listening to music. I'm kind of shaking my head a little bit, and I can hear somebody just laugh right a little bit, and I'll go back. And the little glance, the glance of who I saw was kind of like a biggest person, like not big, like not, like I don't even want to insult their appearance. They don't look bad, but kind of bigger person, which is nothing wrong with that. But let's just say that I would not be, even if they're like some adult. I would never, like, not never, but it's not somebody I would be that would be captivated or interested in. But not to say she's a bad looking person, by no means. I'm just saying that it's not somebody that will get my attention organically. But and the thing is, I didn't even look at her like to even know how she actually looks like, because I know what will happen. It will stimulate me, right? So I look away. I do just like whatever. Like I just look enough to know my way. With the little I saw, now they're trying to give me stimulation because this is a young person. Now I didn't look enough to know how to even guess, but I can just say young, kind of bigger Hispanic looking girl, looking like they're about to go out somewhere, right? Now being forced to be stimulated, now being forced to get some stimulations because they're trying to create something. They're trying to create a persona. This is what they do. Create false persona. Yeah, I can't recall if they forced me at the time to give me stimulations, but it was just too quick for them to even like. And so now what they're doing is giving me the stimulation right of that moment. This person will never give me stimulation. Not to insult that person. I'm not. I won't. I don't. I'm not trying to brag about the way I look. I don't think I could make somebody feel any stimulation, anyways. But she will not. Right. There will be no organic stimulation coming from this person, but they can do this now, right? And especially my memories. Now my memories, they try to put stimulation, they try to put sensations, and it's just that's that. And you hear this purpose try to make me subscribe. It's like, oh, you're gonna get raped. This is too much proof, right? He's trying to say something of that nature. Oh, you better be scared. Like this is real proof. Like this is how they try to make you accept these things as if it's you. Oh no, that's it. That's proof. Like see, they'll rape you. That's just like people are gonna see that. It's like, damn, that's obvious. We're done. We got it. Case closed. Like things of that nature. Like not exactly what I'm saying, but things of that nature. Try to like, so I'll be like, oh my gosh, oh no, 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 it's obvious. No, you just manipulate me. This person will not. Let's just say even if she was my age, I could not even be like, she will not be making me interested. I'm sorry, not to insult her. I'm not saying she's an ugly person. I'm not trying to say that, but they're forcing you to find interest in things that in people that you don't have interest in because they want to paint you as something else. It's crazy. There's times, right? One of the most, and I make it super obvious that they force me to have stimulation. There's times I was about to press the button of the elevator. I see somebody rushing to press the button before me. Well, that person sees me try to press. They go before me to try to press. Why? Because they want to get my attention. Can you imagine, like you're on your way to press the button, somebody rush and try to press it before you? Why? Because they wanted me to look at her. She wants me to look at her so they can. I got stimulated. I don't know what she looked like. Now they're trying to create like a silhouette of some sort. No, I didn't even. I can describe you. I can tell she's Hispanic, and that's that. I cannot say anything else. Don't know anything else about her. can is blur. And I purposely was like, nope, I'm feeling stimulation. I'm not seeing anything. Now they're trying to make me imagine her breast and other features to create some more, you know, thoughts. This is what they create. It's like, oh, I know this because you can feel when when they give you this false sensation. You can tell. It's like, oh, I'm feeling it. That I'm feeling it. And she was rushing. She was hurrying up to press the button before me while she sees me literally pressing it. She goes before me. It's like, oh, why would somebody do that? Was I going too slow to like? It was just she just like because she wanted me to look at her, but she knows this whoever that is. Usually they give me the stimulations when it's somebody underage. So I'm like, oh, I know this stimulation. This is what you guys were doing to me, And so I'm like, oh, you're doing it because you want me to look at you, and when I look at you, they're gonna stimulate me, and probably because you're underage. This is the people that's trying to make me accept these things. They have no shame. They gave me I was like, I don't even know what this person actually looks like. Now they try to my memories. They're adding things that I can't even tell if it's even true. They try to create like s- imaginations of her shape in a womanly way, right? I don't know if that's even true. It's like, nope. You're now trying to create breast and other things, features that aren't. This is how they try to sexualize these people and then create the sensation. They give you, I don't know what brain chemicals they release. I don't know what sensation stimulations are being just triggered in your brain, but they do that to be just stimulate toward kids or people they want you to be stimulated toward. Yeah, sometimes they do that toward older, like older people. So like adults, and you feel like, oh my gosh, this is fake. Why am I feeling this weird brain chemical in my brain? What is like this is the things they do to me. I can feel it. It's like something just I don't know what brain chemical. I don't know what's being released in my brain, but I feel like something just like feels arousing, and it's just not organically happening. And this is the kind of things they like to do, aim toward children. You see, they're trying to make me say some try to curse, and I don't want to curse on my videos because it just I'm just trying to be as respectable as I can. But this is what they do, and they use these childlike people who will do whatever they can to agitate you and make you like accept this and say whatever it needs to be said to disturb you, right? And they keep telling you, listen, to disorient you. They're like, you're gonna be burned, raped, tortured, all of that. Not true or not. The reason why they're saying this to right now, as you're saying this, is because they try to disorient you. They want you to like get lost in this and stop saying the things that they're doing as obvious as it is. They are trying to box in this reality they've created themselves. Manipulations, stimulation. They live in the world that they've created themselves. In my head, in my everything. It's what they've created, and they want me to have to accept this. Listen, I'm not going to accept that. No, but with that being said, in whatever circumstances I'm going to die, I'm just so thankful I didn't have to live their life. And I'm so thankful. They keep saying it's going to hurt. Yes, whatever I'm going to go through is going to hurt me physically. Yes, but I'm just so thankful that I didn't have to live the life that you live. And they keep saying you're going to die in hell. I'm like, if I'd rather die in this hell, in the hell that you're going to put me in, than live in the paradise that you live in, that is filled with pedophiles and people like you are supposed to manipulate people and make them accept these disturbing pedophilia ways of thinking and being stimulated, and then try to dumb yourself down. No, I'd rather die in hell where I get tortured, tormented, and die than live the way you guys live, do this pedophilia type of torture and tormenting, working for pedophiles, and then die. Humiliating, degrading to you. Death comes to all of us. And I'm glad that you dedicated l- your life doing this file stuff to people because it shows how bottom feeder you are. So to all my target individual, The narrations, the manipulations, the creations, the all of that. It's their job. This is what they live for. They're gonna do this is their job. This is what they love doing. Be happy that this is not what you have to do or what you love to do. Can you imagine the sad thing? And they keep telling me you're gonna start peeling. It's like, yeah, I've seen the picture of this women. Do you see their faces completely peeled away? And I'm like, if this is choosing to live like she's going through what she's going through or live like you, appeal like her, please. Continue to do what you do. A weak coward, low life that will do this to women. No, this I'll die with this women. Bunch of frauds and trash and coward. That sounds menacing, but they don't even want to be seen. Death comes to all of us. I could have lived like this man or woman that wants to see, that just speak in via the V2K in all the different ways. But it's the trash of the earth that torture women and children. So I'm super thankful to God, and I will continue to thank Him till I can't because of the torture. To all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done. Don't worry about these bottom feeders; they will be handled properly. Just stay strong and stay dignified till the end. Thank you.